An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means...
Stretch 6, huh? I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Boston, we've got Paul. Paul out there with Paul. Then it's Curry. And it's Smart in at the 2 spot. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Smitty, they have very deep rotations.
They do. The teams that can go about 10 deep, it does keep your locker room happy. The added benefit is it keeps you fresh at the end of the season.
It'll be the Celtics. Off the tip. Curry with it. From deep three-point range. And then Paul slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Nice shot by Smart.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Anunoby. Trent gets the bucket.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Van Vliet against Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Paul outside for Curry. This one for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Trent. And here is Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Paul.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Here's Trent after the basket by Boston. Here's Van Vliet. No good off the front iron.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Curry fires from way outside. The shot that time not on target. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
bucket.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
To the paint and taken away by Paul. Now here's Smart, defended by Trent. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Paul.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Curry, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Van Vliet against Curry. Good on the shot. Van Vliet's got his second bucket tonight.
Fred VanVleet is staying locked in. He's confident going to the floater when given the chance.
Curry passes to Paul. Curry kicks to Paul. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Curry with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 9.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred VanVleet come right back at him.
Van Vliet against Curry. Passes it to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. To the inside. Trent. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Paul outside. Curry outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. He's got 12.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry kicks to Paul. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust. Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
Kevin, player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Load management, some people agree, some people don't. But minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league.
And a new group in for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Curry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 8. So for Toronto right now, guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Tim Birch is out there with Young, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. It's Brown on the wing. The pass to Tatum takes the 13-footer. That shot off, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Van Vliet wide open. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred VanVleet, and he's really cooking tonight.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range.
Gary Trent Jr.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors, trailing by 4. Some solid defense from Brown.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Get that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Pass to Curry. Left side, Tatum. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Nice use of the mid-range by Tatum, taking what the defense gives him.
Now, here's Trent. He's guarded closely. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads. He makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
All checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Ken Birch. Here's Curry with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Now, here's Trent. 10 points for him. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got 19 points.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Curry. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
But has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter? He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Young taking his time here. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Curry finds Tatum. On deep. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Into the lane.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Curry outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now it's up to 25 points for Clutch.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in the locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Now here's Curry. 25 points in the game. He dishes it to Paul. Shoots from 12. That shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Now here's Trent. Guarded by Smart. Down low and taken away by Paul. Smart on the wing. Shoots over Van Vliet. Knocked away.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yep, that one goes.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Van Vliet, here we go. The rebound by the Celtics. Paul's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Trent. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Boston making some changes. Ball's checked in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Out in front of the half is Boston. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, how'd you see it?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet, do the early shuffle, bop, 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 the early shuffle, bop, bop, bop.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Curry, Paul out there with Paul, and there's Maverick, and it's Smart in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet outside. Right wing. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Curry from deep three-point land. Off target from three-point range. Barnes finds Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Curry meets him. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here's Boston. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry against Van Vliet. Barnes trying to free himself up. Makes it off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And Curry throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Off target from outside.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considered he's hit none since.
Pass to Trent. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
What agility from Fred VanVleet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
All that he gives them on offense. Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now here's Barnes. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. And it's Trent in the corner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Celtics trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Paul. And that one's good. Barnes has got 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Curry passes to Paul. Back to Curry for the tie. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now the pass to Trent. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Here's Van Vliet. Launches it. Trent gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
Intelligent pass by Fred. Knows how to get the ball to a ready shooter.
Celtics trail by 3. Curry deciding where to go with it. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 39.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 29 points. Barnes. They shoot again. Jacks up a 3. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Barnes. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the quarter. Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Curry can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. From downtown, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
On its way from Curry for 2, and another basket for Boston.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And the Raptors call time here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Paul. Jason Tatum comes in for Paul. And it's Brown in for Smart. And Toronto also making a switch. Birch is checked in. Van Vliet outside. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter. Shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And really deep through that time. Curry's got 44.
trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Now, Trent. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum dishes to Curry. Three-pointer. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Basket good. Van Vliet's got 39.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Curry outside. Good. Another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Trent passes to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Birch. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by one. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And here's Boston. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Curry. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Siakam. He doesn't hit that one. Williams with the defensive effort. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
To the inside. And the rejection by Curry. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Birch.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
And you just wonder how someone can get this locked in from long range. He has defined what it means to put on a three-point clinic tonight.
And some changes here for the Celtics. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Kim Birch is out there with Young. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in at the 1. Celtics leading by 6. On its way from Curry for 2. And that one comes up a bit short. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Curry's got 58.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Pass to Birch. Back to Siakam.
Out of bounds, Boston ball.
Boston, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And that one is good. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Barnes. The shot by Birch, no good. It's Curry outside. They get it back over Barnes. Curry can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so here's Toronto. Birch kicks to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. That one a little long.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Ball finds Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Puts it up. Paul's shot is off. Raptors trail by 9. And here's Boucher. It's Young on the wing. The rebound by the Celtics. Paul's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry with the 3. A shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Ball against Siakam. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Curry outside. And got it. Another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Toronto calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Paul's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Raptors also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Young. Trent comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kem Birch. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better. We've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Paul. And good that time. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Releases from 15. And Boston with the rebound. Paul's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Barnes against Curry. Barnes up top. Shot from 12. Barnes with another miss. It's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Curry outside. Here's Paul. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shoots. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Celtics.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Clutch.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch. This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Trent, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.